uniform. Who's Ocean 97, please?
Right, hello. I need to work out how to fit speaker wire dipole specs in. Oh no, where's it gone? There it is.
Eu entendo bem inglês. Eu sou português também, Costela?
Can't believe I've got a Brazilian guy. Can't hear who's speaking back to him.
Sim, eu terminei de hacer uma outra antena, uma 7 elementos IAG para 10 metros, com super long boom de 15 metros de boom de longo, Costela? Não, tem mais quase 16, porque é super long boom, Costela?
The element, cubical fly. You take care, all the best. Hope the internet comes back up. And yes, 17 degrees for your area seems quite cool, but still much better than what the temperature is here. You take care, Garrett. All the best. 73s from the Catskill Mountains of New York. EA8 CXY NY2PO. You take care, Garrett.
I didn't hear the last bit. He said his call sign too quick. I pick up a Canadian.
Yes, I see it. The wave is rolling in. We'll see you. Take care, Gerd. WA3 UKC NY2PO. Name is Pat, and you're 5 and 9 from New York.
NY2PO.
On the back of the antenna. Back to you.
Ah, canal. Look at that bad boy.
Yeah, I know. The rare DX doesn't happen that often, but when it happens, it's pretty good. But not tonight here. Good stuff, Larry. Good to see you again. And yeah, you got a good signal coming this way. Not much going on. You probably heard the weather report. Just a rainy day, and probably around 40-ish degrees, 42 degrees. Back to you. Yeah, things are pretty good now, Larry. Things are
Jesus
pretty good
Christ.
for the most part. And yeah, great on Namibia. The only thing I did today was, I didn't know who it was this time. I thought it was a local station. And it was that guy from Eddie.
Yeah, he's barely above the noise floor there,
About 5 and 9.
but you can clearly hear him there.
You know, we actually exchanged. So there you go. Like you said, you just never know how the bands are going to be. But right on the handset. I hope you picked something up for yourself. I'm sure there was something that you liked. Back to you. Copy very well. November 2 Hotel Papa X-Ray. Very good afternoon. Nice to copy you. You are 5 and 7 in Brazil. My name is Hélio. Hotel X Lima India Oscar. Que hotel?
Okay, Hélio. You're also a 5-7. I'm in Central New York. My name is Bob.
I got a full conversation from New York and Brazil.
Anything for 5-7 to Bob in Central New York. You are 5-7 in Boa Vista, Northern Brazil. Thanks again. 70 and good luck. QRZ Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima. QRZ.
Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima.
Kilo Delta 2, November Delta Yankee. Good afternoon, my brother. Nice to copy you. 5-7 in
Holy
Brazil.
shit.
Oh, many thanks for the same report. 5-7 New Jersey. You are 5-7 in Brazil.
Oh, yeah, speaker wire dipole's working great.
Many thanks, my brother. Have a nice afternoon, and I hope to talk to you again. 73 and good luck. Bye-bye, QRZX, Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima, QRZ. Echo 0 Sugar Victor Bravo. Very good evening, my friend. Nice to talk to you. 5-8 in Brazil, QRZ.
Yeah, that's about right. I got 1/3, 2/3, I think.
John, many thanks for 5-9 UK. You are 5-8, 5-9 in Brazil, and my name is Hélio, Hotel Echo Lima de Oscar. Thanks for calling me. Have a nice evening, wonderful weekend. 73 you and your family. Bye-bye, John. 73. Bye-bye, my friend. Keep good luck to QRZ. The Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima, QRZ. Alpha Charlie Papa, Oscar Zulu 3 Alpha Charlie Papa, 5-7 in Brazil, QRZ. USL, many thanks for 5-8 in Denmark. You are 5-7 in Brazil. Thanks for calling me. Have a nice evening, you and your family. 72. Bye-bye, good luck, all the best to you too. QRZ, Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima, QRZ. QRZ, QRZ, Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima. Brazilian station, PZ8AL. Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima, calling DX from Panina for the call. QRZ, Florida. Repeat your call. I'll repeat again. A1, QSL. Okay, Alpha 1, November 4th, QSL.
So I'm running it with an unarmed.
Okay, my brother, my call is Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima. Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima.
Shimmying up and down ladders.
My name is Hélio, like a hotel, Echo Lima, Oscar, you are 5-5 in Brazil.
In fact, I've been very busy all day.
No problem. My copy is very well. No question. QSL? Oh my God, I know. I have the Icon 750.
Now they're using balance. I've got a 9-1 unarmed on there at the moment. It might actually be better. Ah, yeah, look, 60 meters. I do drop quite a lot. 80 goes up for me.
QSL, my brother, no problem. My copy is very well. Your modulation is very, very clear. QSL?
See, because it's unbalanced, so I switched it to unbalanced mode.
Oh, QSL, rain in Connecticut, Charlie Tango. No rain here in Boa Vista, Brazil. Temperature is very warm. Now is about 31.6 degrees centigrade or 80.8 degrees.
The fact that I'm listening to Brazil on New York on the 17-meter band is quite good.
Okay, the call is Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima, PV8AL. You are 5-5-5-7 now, QSL.
Oh, now I don't know. Do I leave it as a dipole or do I switch it to a random wire
73,
by grounding it?
Fox, PV8AL, 73, and good luck. Have a nice evening in Connecticut. 73. Mike 7, make your call. Mike 7, Charlie, Mike Bravo. Very good evening, my friend. Nice to talk to you. You are 5-7 in Brazil. QSL?
Still can't hear the British guy.
QSL, many thanks for 575
Look at how much that noise floor dropped, so.
57 in Brazil, QSL. 73, thanks for coming. Have a nice
You are my
evening.
first Brazilian, mate. You are.
Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima, QSL.
Alright, Ian. Just testing a new antenna I've built.
Mike 1 November, repeat your call.
This is a Brazilian guy. Never had Brazil before. But I'm, no worries, mate.
For 585 UK, you are also 585 in Brazil. I got to Mike 1 November, Mike.
So this is speaker wire dipole Mark 1. So we've got about 23, 24 metres from the Scan King pole to the washing line pole in the back garden. It does go between the two houses, and I was worried I'd end up picking up a lot of noise, but that hasn't been the case. And then there's about 11 metres, maybe 12, going from the Scan King pole down to one of the trees that the speaker wire antenna Mark 7A goes through. So, yeah, listen to this. So this is speaker wire dipole. So this is speaker wire dipole on Brazil. Watch this. Give it a second when he talks again. And that's speaker wire. Oh, he still sounds quite good there, but it wasn't getting him earlier on speaker wire antenna Mark 7. He has gone down though. Switch it back over. I was actually hearing both sides of the conversation. He was having a conversation with a guy in New York earlier. I don't know. Cool. I don't know whether to keep it as a dipole or whether to move the 10-metre leg down to a ground spike and make it just a random wire antenna. You can't hear my voice. The voice is going through the Go XLR mic. I can see it going up and down in OBS. Give me a second. I can see OBS reacting to it, so I don't know what's going on there. Give me a second. Let me just check. I'll have to check using my Twitch one, because that's the easiest one for me to have. Give me a second. No, my voice is coming out. I can hear it. I can hear my voice on Twitch. I don't know what's going on there. Let me try YouTube. I went Twitch because it was the easiest one. It might be you, but I don't know how, because if you can hear the radio, you should be able to hear my voice. Give me a second. Yeah, I can hear my voice. No worries. So basically, I'm testing speaker wire dipole. I've just built a new antenna. So basically, yeah. Oh, you can hear him, can you? Nice. Well, you're in New York, so you're closer than me. That's why it sounded different. Give me a second. Just wait for him to talk again. I'll show you the difference. I've never had 17-metre band work this well before. I can hear someone faintly in the noise floor. Give it a second. The Brazilian guy should speak again in a minute.
QSL wrong. QSL, no problem. Mike 7, 1 second, please. Okay, I see you.
23 decibel signal to noise on that. And there it is with speaker wire antenna Mark 7A. Very faint. like 20 decibels lower.
You are 5-6, 5-8 in Boa Vista, Brazil. QSL wrong, over.
I get the Americans are coming through lovely now.
Same thing, folk quieting, kind of like an FM station. And I agree with you. A lot of people are into
But,
the FTA.
as I said, yeah, so the speaker wire dipole, Mark 1, it's at the top of the skanking pole, because I've got a New Elect Ballon 19, but it's smaller. That's about 23, 24 meters down to the washing line pole. That's about my head height, maybe just below, in the back garden, which is west. And then there's about 11 meters going from the top of the skanking pole to one of the parts where the speaker wire antenna Mark 7 sort of curves around. So it's sort of in that loop there. So I've got about 11 meters, maybe 12 to the east, and about 23, 24 to the west. 17 meters, I've noticed the biggest change on. It is performing amazingly well. Especially now, I've never had a guy from Brazil before. And I'm getting some Americans. I've had a Canadian earlier. I'm still not sure whether to keep it as a dipole or whether to switch it to a random wire antenna by cutting the dipole, the east leg to and just putting it to ground. Mainly because if I look at the 60 meter band, that's the 60 meter band on dipole. But if I drop it down, that's the that is the dipole. That's the speaker wire antenna on 60 meters, so it's a lot more noisy. But 160 has a lower noise floor. So that's what, 15. So if I now switch to, so there's certain bands speaker wire dipole works fantastic on. So that's the dipole at 160, lower noise floor, much lower noise floor. He's coming in at what, 17, 21 decibels, something like that. And if I bump it up, so actually 160's working better with a dipole as well. I can't hear the other guy. Yeah, this works great. I might leave it as a dipole actually. I'll take the hit on 60 meters and 80 meters. 80 is a bit, so it's overloads on 80. But the noise floor is significantly higher. So if I show you, that's the dipole. And that's speaker wire antenna Mark 7. So it does drop.
So it did open up a lot of.
So that's what. That's a good signal to noise there. So 80 meters is a little bit messed up. It does work, as you can see.
Slowly for next month to see what's gonna bring. So yeah, Nigel, yeah, I seen a nice picture on that.
60 meters, as we've seen, is just a complete write-off with the dipole. 40 is a bit of a write-off as well, so give it a second. Just tune him in a bit better. 24 decibels there, but if I drop it down, the noise floor does drop.
Mike X-ray 0, Mike X-ray
So he's a bit stronger.
Bravo 9, Papa Uniform Echo for the contest.
30 meters. That's dipole. Very similar actually between speaker wire antenna and speaker wire dipole. Very similar. There's not much on 30. 20. Let's see if I can get a signal on one of these.
Ah, 5 watts. Congratulations. Very good.
So that's dipole.
Kilo Bravo 4.
Ah, fucking hell, that's not even close.
Yankee United 3 Alpha 59 Sugar Charlie. QSL 100. Thank you. Good luck. KB4 Delta X-ray.
But 17 meters here is where the dipole is really coming into its own. This Brazilian dude is really strong. But if I do that, you can't hear him. That's the speaker wire antenna. And 15 meters, we'll have a look. Smack. This could be how I get my far east. We're just tuning in. Right, that is speaker wire dipole there. Hotel India 3 Kilo. Hotel India 3 Kilo. Hotel India 3 Kilo is... Ooh! Dominican Republic! Fucking hell, no wonder I can hear him. So if I drop it to speaker wire antenna Mark 7, it's about the same. I am not sure. Do I keep it as a dipole or do I ground it and make it a random wire? Make speaker wire antenna 2. There's no difference. A bit more noise floor on the 12 meter, but there's nothing broadcasting. 10 meter, I've noticed though. There's actual signals coming through now. Watch this. 10 meters, nothing comes in the speaker wire antenna Mark 7. I had something then, it's gone again now, it's sort of faded. What's the noise for? So S6. Oh, now, do I keep it as a dipole? Do I keep it as a dipole or do I random wire it? Oh, now I don't know. According to this, nothing should be broadcasting up here, so I wonder if this is a harmonic of another station, maybe.
She needed to slow down and recuperate. Then she hinted that she wanted to work, but couldn't find anything suitable. Struggle to overtake one another.
Nothing on 6. Where's the CB bands? I really don't know how to keep it. Oh, hello. Come back, I'm tuning you in. Oh, it's weaker on speaker wire antenna Mark 7. Oh, what do I do? Do I keep it as a dipole? Or do I random wire it? I'm tempted to get the ladder out at 9:30 at night and fucking pull it down temporarily and connect it to the ground again. I'll do that in the morning. I'll run some more experiments tomorrow. See, it's working. I don't see, grounding it turns it into a random wire antenna, which then makes it better over. It makes it a multi-band antenna, just an all-round sort of wider band antenna, whereas a dipole seems to be more resonant depending on how long it is. Which is why I went for the 22.5 meter, because the speaker wire antenna Mark 7A does perform fairly well on most bands. Grounded it, yeah, it's all to do with the balancing of the unun and stuff. Because there's the whole, people don't ground it and do a counterpoise instead. Ah, there we go. 1 minute. We'll have a look. I won't be getting that. Won't be getting that. I won't be getting that, so we'll do that another day. How's this? What the fuck is this? Oh look! Speaker wire antenna can't pick it up. Or very faintly. Oh, the difference is night and day on that. Jesus. Oh, now I think I might just keep it as a dipole, because for what I can't pick up on the dipole, I can just switch to speaker wire antenna Mark 7. I want to know what this is. This sounds fucked up. Has this got to be... I reckon this is some sort of numbers station or whatever. I don't think they broadcast this high normally. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our half-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and North America, the East Coast. We can also be heard on the internet at www.
How the hell's Radio Romania broadcast on? That's got to be a harmonic.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn.
Yeah, no.
Romania International 1, and in Europe via satellite.
How the hell am I getting harmonics of...
on 11,512 megahertz. Vertical polarization.
Right.
Azimuth 16 degrees east.
What's Radio Romania broadcasting on? Do you reckon it's half? 14,250. Radio Romania, where are you? Really? Why is that not on there? Ah, there you are. That's R.
Hello, I'm Christina Modescu with the news. First, the headlines. Fitch rating agency affirms Romania's rating at BBB minus with a stable outlook.
Oh, 7... What's... So
So
28.5 divided by... It's got to be a... It might be a third harmonic. Let me get my... 28.5 divided by 3. It's the third harmonic of Radio Romania International on 9.5. Look, if I go to 9.5, give me a second.
ensuring the country's sustainable economic
That
growth.
explains it.
Finance Minister Marcel
Holy
Boros said in a
fuck.
statement. Previously, Fitch rating agency
Holy
affirmed Romania's
shit.
rating at BBB minus with a stable outlook. The rating is
Third
supported by the
harmonic of
country's
Radio
membership
Romaine.
and
Jesus
related capital
Christ.
inflows that support macroeconomic
That's fucking
stability.
strong, that is.
Analysts note that Romania's budget deficit in 2023 was unchanged compared with the previous year, at 6.1%
It's slightly weaker on
of
speaker
GDP,
wire
well
antenna.
above the
Look.
government's initial target of
40.
4.4% of GDP. Fitch also expects the Romanian economy
Holy
to grow
shit.
by 3% this year.
Third
and
harmonic. I've
after the
never
growth
expected
momentum
that. That's
slowed
fucking
to 2%
shit.
in 2023. There are uncertainties related to the post-election
Holy
fiscal plans and
fuck.
recent fiscal slippage, which has negatively affected policy credibility. A large inflow
Jesus
of EU
Christ.
funds, the new
I've had to turn the
multi-annual
gain all the way
financial
down to
framework,
half.
and other types of funds will remain the main drivers of growth and medium-term investment in
Jesus
Romania.
Christ,
Fitch
that's
also
fucking
notes.
impressive, that is.
European Social Democrats, who met in a congress in Rome on Saturday, elected the current Commissioner for Jobs,
That's one even
Luxembourg's
stronger.
Nicolas Schmidt, as their
to see how these changes are affecting the animals and what we can do about it, because frankly there are different theories about climate change, but I think humans' activities are one of the major factors.
Wow.
Well, you
The
mentioned
fact that I'm
climate
getting a
change,
third harmonic
outrageous
is
weather,
fucking
something we're all experiencing.
absolute
And yes, ideally,
insanity.
we should be looking to help
What
the
is
animals to make sure
9.6?
they
Is
have
that...
the
what's-
resources to survive,
That's got to be the
but we
resonant
also
length of the
need to make sure
antenna,
we can
whatever this
survive as well.
frequency
Yeah,
is.
exactly. We want
It's to be.
a place on the earth that both we
That's
as
55.
humans and the animals can live
It's
harmony
still
together
like 50
on
there,
planet.
but how much
And
did that
of
bump
course,
the gain
there's
up
some
by?
key words surrounding it in Chinese, especially for our listeners who are passionate.
Yeah, look, it's
about
knocking
this
the
topic,
gain
about
down.
animal protection, about protecting
Jesus.
our environment, and if you want to have a discussion,
That's a lot of
in
power that's
Chinese,
putting out.
please stay with us for this episode. And first of all, as usual, we'll have a dialogue about this topic.
这些大熊猫幼崽真是又乖又可爱。通过人工繁育，现在大熊猫数量越来越多了。我们既要重视野生动物保护，也要保护栖息地。没错，最终它们总得回归自然，适应自然。
So we'll break it down sentence by sentence. First one, especially young people.
So Radio Romania's at 9.5. I picked up the third harmonic, so let me see what the second harmonic is. So that's going to be 1900 megahertz, isn't it? 1900 kilohertz. Just 950 times 2. Yeah, it's 19. So let me see if I can get a second harmonic of that.
Foreign Minister Lumin Saudovescu on Saturday attended the Antalya
No, no second harmonic. Oh no, wait a minute. There is a second harmonic, but the third harmonic is stronger. How the fuck does that work? Oh look, speaker wire antenna is picking up a load of noise at 1900 megahertz, 1900 kilohertz. Wow. I can't believe I got a third harmonic of Radio Romania's signal. Jesus. I wonder if that just means my antenna's good in the CB band now then, or whether it's good on the lower band and it's sending signals up. Man, third harmonic. Have you ever seen a third harmonic come through as strong as that before? Fucking hell. Man. Holy shit. I can't believe that. Especially as that's to the east. Most of the antennas pointing west. How the hell does that work? Army Pavilions got...
John, I don't know if the band's starting to drop out a little bit, but great to see you again. Weather here in New York at the moment about 5 degrees centigrade, positive, and it is raining.
Hey, Johnny, is it 5 degrees and raining in New York at the moment?
HFJ, NY2PO. Back to you, John.
I need to get a drink. I don't think I've drank enough all day. I've been orbital sand. We ripped up a carpet and started orbital sanding the floorboards that were left behind. And then I started playing with antennas. So I've not drank enough or eaten enough. I've sort of got hyper fixated. So bear with me a second. I'm just going to go get a drink and some snacks. I will leave our guy in New York. Try for the fourth harmonic. Okay, we'll try for the fourth. So 9500 times 4, 38k. 38,000k. No fourth harmonic there. We get thirds. Jesus Christ, I still can't get over that. I've never looked at 38k. 38,000, I mean.
Hatte das irgendwie bekommen, aber hat mich nicht überzeugt, muss ich sagen. Nicht? Ist zwar klein und leise, das nicht, aber kommen halt auch nur 500 Watt raus. Stichwort an, ich versorge 500 Watt. In der Größenordnung, da spielt die bei mir nichts ab.
See, this one, the noise floor raises, but the signal also raises.
Aber ich meine einfach, wenn man eine Pirat 500 Watt, was soll das? Jeder Transceiver macht 100 Watt. Ich habe der Pirat zum Beispiel gemacht 15, 16.
So they're enough when you buy them at the rally there, Dermot.
I actually looked at that and I thought that was like, oh yeah, and then when that's before, but essentially you can get one for to do the same job that I use for magnetic pictures of it, and yeah, you could buy them by the dozen sometimes. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give out the brand there. EFI JBB will be good.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, Roger, that's German.
Oh, I know what.
JBB, ONATI and the group.
I know what won't be helping. I've not tacked the coax up properly, and part of it's drooping down and resting on the CCTV camera. So that's not going to be helping, because that's got to switch from a power supply.
Yeah, I don't know. You know those plastic nylon chopping boards, over?
A chopping board, like something vegetables.
Yeah, that's what I use here on this side, over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, whatever okay. I got some plastic rings from Hamburg, and there's a few oblong rings in here, that's what I could use it, and yeah, I didn't know you could cut them, but something that recently,
Yeah, Roger on that anyway. So the chopping boards worked very well, and I had a problem with a double bazooka for 80 meters in the wind a few months ago, and I dropped it down and something had pulled out. I resoldered it, and then I supported it using a chopping board. Now it was cut to fit, but it supports the coax of the double bazooka, you know, the inner and the outer core. So yeah, chopping board. Have a look at that, Dermot, if you're ever looking for insulators and things to support antennas up in the air. Over.
Good. Over to you, Charlie. EI2FM from EI5CVB.
Yeah, from EI2FM. Don't mind them, Dermot. Buy the plastic insulators in the co-op. They look better, they feel better, and they do the same job anyway, I know. But they do look the part, really. So, don't mind that John lad telling you about cutting up the wife's plastic cutting board. You don't want to get into trouble, do you, Dermot? Over.
I don't think my mother would be too happy about that, so I cut up my board.
Roger. Yeah. Well, any bit of plastic is all as good as an insulator anyway, I'm sure. But have you checked that, if there's any conductivity in that?
Right, back in a second. I'll leave you with people trolling the buzzer. 1 second.
Где? Откуда оно? Не говори. Давно жил принц уехал воевать. Подумал, что его убьют, утопил. Там и решил. Прошел. А давно-то откуда? А я ебу, насрал. Вот мои кинотеатры, я пересну. Пугался и на трусах. На темном небе яркая луна. За дверью кто-то, короче, не до сна. Коленями я подошел. Запаску, я уверен, за дверью кризер, и поэтому я дверь свою комодом завалю. Не испугать вам, дети, пусть обмотаны трусы, хуйня, не боюсь я ничего, салага пупарика, навесный трагедия. В темном коридоре зазвонил телефон, я обмотался. Пропагнозил автобус, прицелился убрать. Я поднимаюсь к ряду, у меня сейчас это крюгер, теперь яйца больно жали, конец, обратно катер я в ванну садится. Мощный дедов молоток подруги не попал. Я просто застыл, мракота закрылась дверь лифта. Сейчас мой фильм, вот он устал. Я дверь открыл, размаху уебал. В темноте зажег на коврике корюшка. Моя милая басилья Филиппа, ты прекрасно знаешь, что ты другой. Испугать вам нельзя, пусть обосраны трусы, все хуйня, не боюсь, мертвого пупа.
Again. So we've come to the conclusion then that speaker wire dipole Mark 1, oh, excuse me, is really specific on the frequencies it prefers. So we know it likes the 17 meter band. The 9.5 fucking megahertz, whichever band that is. Oof. This is pretty funky on the old buzzer, isn't it? So yeah, so it was 9 megahertz, not 22 meters. So this is the 11 meter band on speaker wire antenna. 25 meters, 11 megahertz, sorry. Oh look, so that is stronger signal there. Oh look at that, that's a right drop off there, look. 34. Speaker wire antennas. Oh no, it's dropping. Yeah, techno buzz. Ah. That's a radar. 31 meters, there we go. Actually, that makes sense because the dipole is about 30 meters long.
Can we say that here?
Yeah.
Like so?
Which is weird that the 60 meter band doesn't work.
So you have to.
So look, that's 40. Yeah, look, it's dropped slightly.
Okay. Does the Zulsher have any other meaning, like do?
Yeah, look, it drops the gain on it. So,
It's a very general term.
31 meters seems to be its sweet spot. I'm trying to work out the total length of it. I think it's around 32, 33 meters. Maybe 35, I don't know. I haven't measured it, you see, because it's all bloody up poles and stuff. I'd have to try and guesstimate it. And sort of, I think I only cut about a meter off the washing line end. So, maybe 2 meters. So I'm going to say, so that's 25 meter speaker cable. I'd say about 24 meters, maybe 23 and a half. Oh, no. I'm just trying to work this one out. I think it might be about 23 with about 11 at the other end. So it's about 34 meters long, which explains why 31 meters there is the absolute sweet spot. And it explains why 17 meters works as well as it does as well. Because 17 meters, that's double the length, isn't it? There.
Thank you. I think that spells this out pretty good.
And yeah, that's the language tip.
So it's definitely got its favoured bands.
Really common in the daily use.
Yeah, so look, 12. 10 is where we're getting those weird harmonics. I've never seen harmonics of shortwave stations before. Oh no, my Brazilian's gone. That's just noise. Yeah, it definitely seems to be question is, if I grounded it and made it a random wire antenna, it would put it very similar to speaker wire antenna Mark 7A, but going west, and it's only a straight line west as opposed to going around corners and stuff.
Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Contact.
Right.
Your contest, Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Contest.
More noise. What are we looking at though there?
Alpha Bravo 1, X-ray Quebec, you're 5-9 kilowatt. Victor Tango. Thank you, good luck.
33 there, but
Sugar 5-1, Charlie
yeah,
kilowatt.
30, 34. So it's very similar between speaker wire antenna Mark 7A and
Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Contact. Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Sugar
Excuse me.
5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Contact.
This is a bit of a difficult one now. I mean, I could temporarily cut it down and ground it just to see. I don't have to shorten it and then see if it performs better when it's connected to ground.
Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Sugar 5-1, Charlie kilowatt. Contact.
I mean, 60 meter band is completely written off. Not for that. Doesn't surprise me. 160. No, it's dead. Oh, I know why it's dead. Now it's not. That FT8 is about 15. Big noise. Yeah, well, I've already grounded it out once, but then I ended up having to have my tea. So I didn't get to really do much testing. It's a hard one, really, because this has really impressed me with its 17 meter performance. I've never heard of Brazilian before. And 160 meters is definitely performing better as well. And for me, it was really the higher frequencies, the higher bands I was actually after. Around here, so I could hear the Americans and the Japanese.
Delta Kilo 1 Oscar Japan 59 Mike Echo.
Ah, yeah, no, look at 20 meters on the speaker wire antenna. 20 meters definitely. It's those noise spikes I can't get rid of. In fact, they look worse on. It's a head scratcher now. Do I keep it as a dipole? Do I or do I not?
Dry and clear with some low cloud and the risk of some mist and fog.
Tomorrow, most areas will be dry with bright spells, although the far north will be dull with rain for a time. Western areas will see a few light showers.
Long wave
develop in
is
the
slightly
afternoon.
weaker,
Far east may see
that's
some
to be
patchy rain.
expected.
In much of the UK will be cloudy. Western areas will see a band of rain move in late in the day.
Ooh, VLF don't work that well by the looks of it. I can't get over else. That is definitely its resonant band. Look how much stronger all those signals come in. That is definitely where it's most resonant. Hey, look, we've got Chinese pop music.
CJTN Radio, tous les jours. On connaît la chanson.
Continent en pleine mutation. Personnalités étonnantes. Tourisme insolite. Fréquence Afrique.
Apprenons le chinois. Et plein d'autres émissions qui vous font découvrir la Chine. Fréquence Afrique, Afrique. Sur CJTN Radio.
Vous êtes toujours à l'écoute de Fréquence Afrique. Aujourd'hui, on parle du football en Afrique.
C'est parler de football africain en dehors de l'Afrique. De l'influence du football africain.
Auto gains in it, fucked.
Football dans presque tous les quartiers sont construits par soit dans le capitale et dans les milieux ruraux. Le football, c'est devenu le symbole de la réussite sportive au Madagascar, ce qui fait un peu jaloux les autres athlètes d'ailleurs. Mais comme on dit, le football c'est toujours le roi du sport. Donc
Oh, no, this is a head scratcher. What do I... Nobody's broadcasting on 17 metres anymore, so I can't really see. Oh, yes, there is. Never seen anything broadcast on 6 meters before. North 4. And skanking probably. In fact, I need to test the skanking to make sure that still works. Bear with me. Because I had to pull the skanking down to put this dipole up. Come on, screw in. Appears that skanking might be working. Haven't damaged it, which is good. I've had that downer up and down its pole so many fucking times. The experiment. Poor thing's gonna be fucking broken. Although no local repeat is really a test. Oh yeah, let me show you something. This is weird. I'm gonna test the aeroplanes because that's always a good one. ADSB, load plugins, play that. We are getting stuff, that's good. That tells me the skanking is still working. That has told me skanking is still working. Here we go. Yeah, look, 50 planes. Have a look at this though, on the old Skanking's aeroplane pickup. I left it going. If I zoom out, so we've got good coverage there, you know, as expected. Look at that! Some freakish... It must have had like a fucking nuclear reactor on board the aeroplane to power that beacon. It's fucking got it all the way down to Nance. I mean, that is 180 nautical miles there. So around about here is 200 nautical miles, yeah? 240, 260. The fucking aeroplane must have been in fucking orbit to fucking pick it up down there. There's no way it's picked one up in Nantes. I don't even think that's, you know, the laws of physics even allow that. I think the curvature of the Earth and all that shit starts to come into play there. Unless I've picked up an SR-71 Blackbird, because they fly at fucking stratospheric level. That's got to have been potentially a military plane. Flying ridiculously high. That can be the only thing. You know, it's probably fucking gone bosh straight over. Or a spurious reading. It's got to be. Because, I mean, what's that? Nance. Let's go Nance. There we go. We'll bring up the Alpha. Right. Northampton to Nance. That's the closest one, isn't it? Show. That is 348 statute miles. So nautical miles. So 348 nautical mile. 348 statute miles. It's 302 nautical miles. Has to be a glitch. Has to be. There ain't no way. Let me have a look. ADS-B maximum range is about 250 nautical miles. Maximum range at each ground station can exceed 250. But yeah, to about 250. It's limited by curvature of the Earth. There we go. So roughly 250 nautical miles. Only thing that could have made that plane ping my ADS-B is if literally it had to have been at like, I don't know, a normal airline of maximum I've seen it fly at is what, 40 foul. So unless it was at like 50, 60 foul, then that's the only way I can think that it might have pinged my thing. And the only thing that could have been would have been a military plane flying that high. But yeah, 250 nautical miles. I've picked something up 300 nautical miles away. So yeah. At least I don't think I've buggered Skanking, so I'm quite happy with that. Skanking appears to be pulling in stuff. There we go. Yeah, France to Edinburgh. I'm curious now, though. Speaker wire antenna will drop most of those. It'll drop down to maybe 10. Could be. Right, there we go. Speaker wire antenna is... Come on, he'll drop. Come on, you need to start dropping them. I need to do my comparison. There we go. There we go. Right, here we go. So that's 12 aeroplanes, including one that's 96 nautical miles away, which is quite good, to be honest with, a speaker wire antenna for a 1 gigahertz signal. So there we go. Let's try speaker wire dipole. I think it's going to perform worse. Yep. There it goes. Dropping them. But neither antenna should be picking anything up, to be honest with you. Hell. Oh, give myself a blood blister. Must have done something up a tree earlier. Oh. Yeah, look, speaker wire dipoles dropped them all. Speaker wire antenna picks up a few more. Right, so... Yeah, I don't know what to do with a dipole. I could try and ground it, but then would that just make a second speaker wire antenna just pointing in a different direction? It's a hard one to really fucking call on this one, because in some ways it does things better. But I don't know. At least I know where I stand with a random wire antenna, I guess. Let me do some more research. End-fed random wire. Speaker wire antennas. There you go. There's nothing there, is there? I also wonder if 17 meters has dropped now. Yeah, 20 meters is dead. Sorry about this, I'm trying to research antenna length. It was 22.5 meters I found to work the best. So those numbers you have to stay as far away from here. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, these in feet. Fucking hell. Everything's in bloody freedom units. Right. I'm pretty sure I'm running about 23 meters. I have a feeling I could also be running the wrong balun or unun for here we go. Look, there, look, 22. So yeah, look, just 1, 2. How do you do a counterpoise? That's just a loop, isn't it? So I might not even... That's just... I mean, it's like 10:30 at night, but I really want to go up the ladder, get the cable tie, and just try putting it into the... Sure, I read 22.5 meters, guys. That's why I fucking did it at 22.5. The bigger. There we go. So I actually did. It's just a wire or two on the ground. Yeah, that's what I thought. Problem is I can't do an inverted V now because I've got it as unun. Can I do an inverted V off center? I probably could. No, I think what I might do, if I take it and put it on the ground, because it's very resonant. It's only, like right now, 17 meter band is no use, so there wouldn't be any use to keep it in. Don't get me wrong, that Brazilian dude was awesome. So if I now switch over. Yeah, now look. It's... This one's a head scratcher. In some ways, the dipole idea is great, and it's got me some long contacts that I would never have got before. Buy a $5 tape measure from like Harbor Freight, and then cut the metal from. So we got this American dude. We would never have got him before. That's the most common ones you see. A number of the guys were using those. I just went a little. Yeah, speaker wire antenna's just not receiving anything on 17 meters at all. I mean, it would be a random wire, but it would be going the other direction. Well, the other option would be, because the second leg of the dipole, the shorter leg is really high up. It's about 3 meters up. I could cut that down and I could put that on the ground. Not connect it to ground, but have it just... Yeah, I've had USA and Canada well tonight. I could put the other egg, and that would work as the counterpoise, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're losing the 17 meter lot again now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do you reckon I should cut it down from the tie wrap, but leave the length the same? But rather than having it finish at the top of that tree, have it finish at the bottom, so it's basically straight line. So basically, if I can find something I can draw on, where's paint? Right, where are we? Let me undo that. Let me delete that. Give me a second, this is a bit ghetto. So... we're currently set up like that. So, if you can see my awesome drawing. So, we're looking at... where's the pen? That's about... and that's about... so, that's the current configuration at the moment. 23 metres to the west in the back garden, and 12 metres to the east. So, I could... if I can get onto that and delete it. I could do that as a counterpoise, leave it the same sort of length but just go to the bottom of the tree, or I've got another tree sort of right out. Oh god, another tree is right outside the house. Let me just colour that green so you know it's a tree. Oh, fuck it, no, delete that. So the other tree is a triangle shape, it looks like a Christmas tree outside the front door. And if I fill that... right, there we go. So, right now, speaker wire antennas grounds are on that tree. They come out of the box there to so speaker wire antennas grounds. Oh bloody hell! Delete that. So speaker wire antennas grounds sort of go here like that, and it goes down that tree to the bottom of the tree. So if I counterpoise it, I could leave the 12 meters intact and just move it to the bottom of the tree. That may work. Or I'd have to temporarily try it first before cutting the wire. I could route it down that tree there to the ground spikes where speaker wire antenna Mark 7 is also grounded. Because Mark 7 is in the front garden. It sort of goes to another tree, comes back to this one, and then goes further down. So that's currently our speaker wire dipole is currently set up. I've lost my American contacts now. It could be because I'm using a fucking unun rather than a ballon. That is one thing maybe why a ground might work better. Because they say even with an off-center dipole you should be using a ballon, and I actually cut mine into an unun earlier. Ah, okay, it's not just me then. Decisions. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, it's performed well as a dipole, especially with that Brazilian contact. That was fucking amazingly good. And it is very good on two specific sort of frequent setups. 17 meters, which nothing's on at the moment. And the broadcast of 31 meters, but I wanted it to kind of be, well, to cover what the speaker wire antenna can't cover. I mean, look at that, that's 20 decibels stronger. That's inverted, that's dipole, which is 40. The speaker wire antenna's down at 30. So it's definitely got its preferred frequency. I'm going to say 31 meters is where it's happiest. Anything on 10 megahertz? Yeah, what? So I don't know. Do you reckon I should go 12 meter, just counterpoise it, so go and just tack it to the bottom of the tree. It doesn't have to be coiled up or anything, does it? It just has to be out the way, doesn't it? But I don't know. I mean, that's its preferred frequency. That's where it's happiest. Yeah, nothing broadcast on 10. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is that? It's like... Yeah, look at that. 75 meters, speaker wire antenna just kills it. 60 meters. Yeah, there's nothing there on that. But significantly more. Oh, just need to wait for speaker wire antenna to kick back in. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, the antenna switch has broken it. There it is. Yeah, speaker wire antenna is there.
To be sober, to be vigilant, and to rise up in faith and fight the fight of faith to lay hold on to eternal life. Have mercy upon us.
Which one does my God bother coming better on?
To hear my voice, let them join with me in a prayer of repentance.
Oh God.
Restitution.
Yeah, speaker wire.
And returning to the Lord with all diligence, I ask it in Jesus' name. Amen.
A fucking man. Oh, got our creepy hymns now. Realistically, so at the counterpoise, just seeing how long it's got to be. So, what a wavelength for the lowest. Oh, Johnny. I'm going in a minute anyway. The wife wants to come back up. And I wants to come to bed in a minute. Just trying to work out how long you make the counterpoise. I think. It probably is working as a counterpoise then at the moment then, being an end-fed dipole.
First Peter 3 verse 18. But grow in grace and in the knowledge of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. To him be glory both now and forever.
Oh, I don't know. These fucking antennas are confusing. This, oh. So 41 meters seems to also be a good point. Which is weird that the standard 40 meter band isn't. Oh no, wow, at 52. But the standard 40 isn't that good. Oh, now there is. I know it's almost... No.
Thank you. Good contest. 9 America 5 Yankee. Contest 9 Alpha 1 Alpha 9 America 1 America 9A 1A
9A 1A.
Contest 9 Alpha 1 Alpha 9 America 1 America 9A 1A. Contest 9 Alpha 1 Alpha 9 America 1 America 9A 1A. Contest 9 Alpha 1 Alpha 9 America 1 America 9A 1A.
Yeah.
9 Alpha 1 Alpha 9 America 1 America 9A 1A.
Yeah, my ground spikes are pretty decent by the looks of it. They're I've just connected to the same one as the... Yeah, he is Croatian. See, 40 meters wasn't... no, it was 20 meters that weren't performing that well before. Right, let's... Ooh. It's definitely stronger on this. Oh yeah, look, the dipole's really making a difference. So 40 meters, 17 meters and 30 meters, and the 160 band, dipole seems to work really well. 30, there's nothing broadcasting. 20, dipole, fuck, is useless. Look, 20, the other's kicking. Completely gone there. And then 17 meters. It's weird. Okay, so ground, counterpoise, or leave it as it is. What would you do, people who are still watching? Leave it as it is. Try and move the shorter leg of the dipole, so rather than being up the tree, it's at the bottom of the tree to make it a counterpoise. Or do we just stick it in one of the ground spikes?
The traffic here, an inch of snow or so, as Dermot says, and everybody is at a standstill. But just I want to make a point there.
It's not overly hard to do the counterpoise, but I would have to get the ladder out to get to it.
You know that one that Philip Boucher Hayes does on a Saturday morning, and there was a guy on from down the country there, and he was talking about cauliflowers, and he has to feed them to his cattle there because of all the imported cauliflowers.
All I'd have to do is get up the tree, cut the one cable tie, and then literally cable tie it to the bottom of another tree. But is it, with a counterpoise, is it meant to go straight down, or can it just slope down like the bottom end of an inverted V? Because it would have to slope down, you see. I've got plenty of trees it can be tucked.
Yeah, having said that, the reason why they were that price is nobody had them. Things were scarce.
Bear with me. I might not be able to do it now because the wife wants to come to bed at 11. Bear with me.
And what happens is they don't go white, they go black. They literally rot inside the heart of them. So there's a huge crop loss there across Europe and across Ireland as well. So that's the way it is. There's big loss, and then there is a lot of stuff coming in from Europe at the moment. There's plentiful. We get the same problem now. We start harvesting back in the end of February, in the March, first week of April. We'll begin harvesting, and what happens is the Spanish will come on hard then because they're finishing up. So they flood the market with stuff, and they drop the price down, and they just flog them off for nothing. It's terrible what they do. We can't compete with those farm prices coming in. We can't compete with labour, and they have different rules and regulations over there. And that's one thing that really annoys me, John. I'm not going to rant about it too much because I don't want to Saturday night. I'm having a few drinks and taking a hoozy. But we have rules and regulations of what we can and cannot put in our food products over here in ways of insecticides and fungicides. Over there, they can use a lot more than we can, which is fair enough. I don't mind that. But the point is, we import them with that stuff on them. That's wrong. Yeah, Roger, okay, yeah, I agree with that. But it's a hard life for people who are producing stuff and then being undersold by the foreign stuff. It is a tough life. And, you know, I felt for the guy this morning there because he seemed to be genuine. And then to say that he had to just throw them out, feed them to the cattle because he couldn't get sale for them. That's tough. And I know there's pros and cons, and they talk about it at another time there. But it is a tough life for them. So back to you, John in Belgium, from EI2FN. You're a lovely signal, by the way, John and Rush. You're a lovely signal, even though you're on the north side. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, Roger, okay. Well, I just put something over to John, and you'll hear it as well. And Dermot will be back in a little while, maybe 5 minutes, something like that. But what I think is scandalous, for example, in Ireland, they want to kind of cull the national herd, but that just leads to all the meat coming in from South America. Go ahead, John, in Rush, over.
Yeah, down that one, indeed, ON80IEX79EB returning for another ranch. Yeah, what annoys me about the whole thing is that for years they've been given money, grant aid and every aid possible to the cattlemen to build up the herd and build up the industry. And we have a fantastic industry. We have the best meat in the world. We can export everywhere. We have the best grassland in the world, and we are abusing it now. Now, what annoys me is that yes, they are cutting the herd back. They want to have it back by I think they're having 50% back by year 2050 or something like that. What annoys me is that what are they replacing it? Well, first of all, they're cutting the herd back because of the Green Party and the environment and blah blah blah. Okay, I get that. I do get that. But what annoys me is that what's going to replace our herd is that they're cutting down the rainforest in South America to allow these people to basically replace our herd. So yes, we're doing the right thing by cutting back. But for allowing them to cut down the rainforest, it's an absolute joke, John. Thank you.
Yeah, Roger. Well, the farmers, all the European farmers were, well, some of them anyway, were in Brussels protesting, and the Belgian farmers were protesting, and the Dutch and the Germans. But yeah, who knows how it's going to turn out? There's a lot of administration, and there's a lot of unfairness. The Belgian farmers are now some of them have to close down, the ones that have a lot of nitrogen in the production. I think maybe it's pigs or something like that. But the pigs then will come in from another country. And then, of course, one final thing, and I will put it back to you, John and Rush, and we're not forgetting you, Chris, in Stornoway, was why did they ever shut down the sugar industry, John, in Rush? Go ahead, over.
Well, that's a good one, okay, yeah. The guys down in Carlow, and they were really good at it, and the factory shut down there in Gorge Bridge. Yeah, and they were fantastic. They had great production going down there. I don't know why they ever did it. I know the sugar tax came in here as well, but that wouldn't have affected. It came down to the economy at the end of the day. They can bring it in cheaper, and that's what it comes down to. And they just don't care. It comes down to the economy. You know, it's sad because a lot of the farmers went on the wayside. There's no young people coming on. That's the big problem we have here in Ireland. The young farmers, they don't care anymore. There's no interest. It's a hard graft. It is hard graft. I know a lot of farmers around here, and they've been out in the wet all winter long trying to get the crops out, trying to get the vegetables in. Parsnips and leeks and what they call the other one, they have carrots here. They're the main winter crops here. We have cabbage and cauliflower and kale and that type of stuff, but they're the main winter ones. And this year, lads, it was. You may have noticed it was very wet. It was very wet. It was absolute hardship trying to get some of the crops out. And the abuse you get from the supermarkets, you know, you have to be cheaper, you have to do it cheaper, you know, we buy it in from abroad. We can't compete like that. Farmers, you're giving up. That's what, you can see why they're letting their prices down.
Right. Here we go. So, this is Speak Wire antenna, which I nearly lost because I sort of hopped off the ladder, and the rake I used to pull the cable ties at me got tangled around Speak Wire antenna.
This
No.
year I've never been so wet.
This is now going
I
to the
don't have
base of the
far to
tree.
go, so it's not the end of the world. And the good thing is I work outside, so if I arrive wet, it doesn't matter because I'm.
Let's see if it's still bad on the 20-meter band. So this is speaker wire antenna.
On my knee, liquid on my knee. He looked and he said, yeah.
Let's try 17 meters now. Well, that's not surprising. It's 80 meters. 60 is where it was. Yeah, still weak on 60. I don't think that's made a huge amount of difference moving it to the bottom of the tree. Never anything on 10 anyway, is there? So I've noticed. I mean, it's calmed down that. It's still preferring. Okay, that's weird, that is. That hump is more pronounced there. 3BHF. Oh, we've got stuff on CB at the moment. There's nothing there now. Right, I'm going to have to end this stream down anyway because the wife is going to be coming to bed. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you, Ian and Ronnie, for coming and hanging out, and if anyone else has been watching, thank you. I'll continue to experiment, so we've currently got it in counterpoise mode, which doesn't really appear to have made a huge amount of difference versus just having it as a dipole. So it may be a case of 160 is definitely performing slightly better there. yeah, so anyway, I will catch you